Hey folks, just going to put some garden stakes on my tomato plants, but today, I don't know, if you live around this side of town you would have experienced it yourself. 4 seasons in one day. That's sun, rain, snow, sun and wind again now. We've gone from 12 degrees down to -4 at 2 p.m. and it was snowing. This place was covered in snow. I couldn't believe it. Look at me, look at my parsley. What on earth has happened here? Have a look at this. Flattened. My, my broad beans. Look at me broad beans. What's happened? Oh my Lord, look at this. Broken from the snow. This was covered in snow. I didn't come out to have a look, it was too cold. The silver beets flattened. Have we got any broad? Yeah, we got broad beans coming on. Where are they? Where am I? No, there they are. There's little baby ones there. They're starting to come on. Oh. Well, you know, they don't mind the snow. That forces them into flowering or fruiting. But wow, out of left of field that one was, the snow that just came in. Anyway, tomatoes. If you got them in the ground, oh God, I've got some work here. I don't know what's happened in your side of town, whether you're in Victoria or in the other states. But all I know is down here, it snows. It's either the second or third time this year. Have a look at these tomatoes. We've got 6 big malaccas in the middle there. Some spring onions. They're holding okay, considering, well, we won't know. This is the thing about ice on your plants, you know, when it comes out of nowhere like this, like we had today. You won't actually see the damage until a week or so later. Maybe sooner, but sometimes on average about a week to 2, where you start to see the blackening off of the foliage from the frostbite, basically. But we were lucky enough that it started raining straight away afterwards, and it's washed off all the ice, melted all the ice that was settling on the plants. But if you see ice on your plants and there's no rain coming through, go out there and water them down. I shouldn't have to be saying this because it shouldn't be freezing over like it did today, but it did. There you go, there's Mother Nature for you. Now what I'm going to be doing here, and for those, if you're enjoying what I do, for those who follow me every morning, we're going to monitor the tomatoes, and these are not just the early tomatoes. I've got a couple of hundred that we're planting. I'm going to train these on some metal trellis or concrete mesh. And what I'm doing now is just putting in my garden stakes early before the roots grow too big. So if you've got tomato plants or any plant that's a vine growing that needs to be trained up or staked up, make sure you get your stakes in nice and early so that you don't interrupt the roots and you don't cut through the roots. So you can see I'm going well away from the tomatoes and they haven't got their roots established yet. So these are going in now like this. I've got a bigger stake on that side. And then I'm going to install a concrete mesh, a piece of concrete mesh. This is a 3 metre long piece, probably 2 metres high. So half a sheet, because the meshes come in, what, 2.4 by 6 metres or something like that. So half a sheet's going to go here upright. We're going to grow this in the fan shape. We've got 6 tomato plants. They're going to grow in a fan shape. We're going to show you how to prune them, all the laterals that come out, so you don't have a too bushy plant, because we've got other plants underneath as well. So teach you how to do that if you haven't done it before. This style of growing, also tying them up on the string, so you've got a bit of string hanging down, and then your traditional garden stake where we just tie up the plant to it and try and get it to grow nice and full with lots of fruit, not too much foliage. It's so important that you do prune them. You can let them ramble on the ground if you like as well. I did that last year and I had a couple of successful crops, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen all the time, and they do take up a lot of space. So if space is an issue for you, this is going to be a great way to grow your vegetables in a raised bed if you like. It can be as big or small as you have, or even just in a pot. Now, I'm heartbroken. That's right, I am. I'm looking at my broad beans and they've all been broken. They've snapped over. I hope they do fruit. Oh no, this is not going to fruit. Look at this. Look at this. Broken. Broken. Destroyed. They've all snapped. All broken. All the heads. Yeah, late fruiting, but they were starting to come on, and lots of it. Look down here. Look. Look, look, look. Oh, that's the black grit kicking in. That's why we've got so much flower on this plant. All right, we're going to get something out of it. Maybe not as much as I was hoping for, but this is what happens with nature. You win some and you lose some and you break some. Now, if you do need some great products, folks, Check out our website, VasilisGarden.com. Remember to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Instagram. And this weekend is our double deals weekend, as always. Buy one, get one free on a range of Vasilis Garden products. Check them out because there's some great specials for you to take advantage of and put them into your garden, because you'll have a successful garden guaranteed using our products. From me, Vasili Maresi, that's VasilisGarden.com. At least my bok choy didn't get affected by the snow, or the spring onions. Have a look at the bases on those. Chunky. Now, if you missed the show, folks, it's on again today. So if you're watching this while it's been uploaded, it's on 11:30 this morning on 7.2. That's last week's episode, Sunday. And the new episode, the second episode of the series, is on tomorrow on 7.2 at 2 p.m. Stay warm. I'm freezing.